Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tim, and thank you for being here. It's been about 4 years since I left the Jehovah's Witnesses, and I didn't officially leave. I didn't put in a letter. I didn't tell them I wanted out. I just stopped going. I just simply disconnected from meetings, service, and eventually, the people will pull away too once they realize that you're not in it anymore. Now, I grew up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. My mom and dad raised me and my two younger sisters. We had older siblings with my dad, half siblings that he also taught them. But by the time him and my mom were together, they were no longer in it. So growing up, my dad was an elder. My mom was a regular pioneer. And for those of you not affiliated with Jehovah's Witnesses and don't know these terms, an elder is like the leaders in each congregation. They have multiple congregations around the country, around the world, and each congregation has what they call a body of elders, which are only men. Only men can be elders. And these men basically run each congregation. It could be 5 of them. It could be 12. Growing up, I was in a congregation that averaged over 200 some publishers. They had publishers are your everyday witnesses who just go knock on doors. They had it was a big congregation. Had like over 12 elders, about 18, 20 pioneers. It was like, they ended up splitting it. It was a big congregation. It was like that powerhouse. So we were like the ideal witness family, right? We went to all the meetings. We went out on field service every week. Our life revolved around Jehovah's Witness activities, field service, meetings, things like that, studying for them, reading. You could never catch up. Everything revolved around it. You were not allowed to have friends outside of the organization. They were considered worldly, and they were going to die at Armageddon. So if you don't know, Jehovah's Witnesses have been preaching that Armageddon is coming ever since the late 1800s and early 1900s, that Armageddon will be here at any minute. And even in my lifetime growing up as a kid, almost every thunderstorm, I thought this was Armageddon. That's how close it was. Armageddon was coming, but on the other side of Armageddon, you had paradise. Yes, earthly paradise, where you will be about 25 years old forever. That is the teachings of Jehovah's Witnesses, the basic teaching that we'll get in. I'm not going to get into too much doctrine stuff and all that. I'm really here to share my experience and my story and hope it resonates with you, and hope I can help someone get out of there, okay? I haven't made a video. Like I said, I left about 4 years ago. When I officially was like, I'm done with this. I'm not doing it no more. And I haven't been back to a Kingdom Hall since. But I felt like I had to do these videos. Number one is I have 2 small children under 10 years old. I am married. My wife is still in the organization. And so for their protection, I have to speak out and raise awareness on this religion. So that's the main reason, is my children. The other reason is because I've been helped tremendously from the Exjw community here on YouTube. Y'all have been great. Thank you so much. The stories, the experiences, man, it make me feel good knowing that I'm not crazy and I'm not losing my mind. But this thing is really dangerous. A lot of people, once I learned about child sex abuse cases around the world, how prevalent that is, besides the doctrinal stuff being all messy and flip-flopping, my 2 biggest reasons for my children, child sex abuse, and those are huge, okay? Thank goodness I didn't have to go through that, and I want to protect my kids, because once you learn about the dangers and about the prevalence of child sex abuse, and don't get me wrong, I'm not here to bash Jehovah's Witnesses as a people, right? A lot of the people are great, but you have a lot of people in there for the wrong reasons, and this is not just this religion. Many religions have people like this who hide in it because people use religion as a cover-up to maybe ulterior motives. And so in this religion, one of my biggest pet peeves, one of the biggest things that really gets to me is how they handle CSA, okay? CSA is child sex abuse. How they handle it, to me, is completely wrong and allows pedophiles to run rampant throughout the congregations worldwide. There are numerous lawsuits, numerous cases. You can just Google them and see them, right? And it's public knowledge, public information. So I'm not here to bash the witnesses. I'm here really to make people aware of the leaders of this organization and how they are corrupt, in my opinion, corrupt by allowing such things to go on like CSA. That's not the only thing, though. We'll get into all that. But again, I really am here to share my experience and story and hope that they can resonate with you.